evaluation will be to give the member an effective evaluation of his speech and the delivery style. The icebreaker is the first project that he will be completing. So I'll be noting down where he excels, where he wants to work on, and where he could possibly challenge himself. Please give a round of applause.
Mr. President, Mr. Soon-to-be President, fellow Toastmaster and guests, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mohsin. I am 28 years old. I did my MBBS from Dow Medical College in 2016. Then took a 2-year gap from there, and I was traveling for those 2 years. And I was actually planning to give exam for USA, but didn't get the exam and just traveled for those 2 years. Currently, I'm doing my house job at Civil Hospital in Neurosurgery department, and I have 3 siblings. 2 of them are accountants, and 1 of them is a doctor. And there was a time when I used to be a very bad student. I was so bad that if you wanted to know the strength of my class, the number of students of my class, you just needed to look at the rank, my rank, right? So if there were like 50 students, my rank used to be 48, 49, or 50. I was so bad. I've lost number of tutors that my parents hired for me because I just couldn't improve. But when I was in grade 4, it all changed because I finally found the tutor that changed my life. So in my first semester of school, the marks that I got out of 800 were 176. So it's roughly around 20%, right? But when by the 3rd semester, I improved a lot because this teacher, she had this very simple rule, right? Either you study or you get a danda, right? Because every time a student was late, didn't study, or wanted to go earlier, she used to have this thick danda with tape wrapped around it, and she used to beat us, right? So that was a basic rule. And now, to tell you the truth, I wouldn't want any kid to get beaten by a danda, or my family member or anyone, right? My nephews or anyone. But it changed my life because by the power of danda bestowed in her, she instilled the love of learning in me. That's basically what happened with me. So I have heard to be thankful for changing my life, right? Now that's one part of life, right? That's one part of my life. Now why did I become a doctor? Medicine was never, I thought of becoming a lot of things, but to tell you the truth, doctorate was never a thing that I thought of doing, right? But my father told me, look, you should become a doctor. My father was a banker. I always thought of becoming a banker. My brother started doing ACCA and I thought I should do ACCA. But my father told me, and since I was good at science and I love science, so I thought, why not do medicine? But there were 2 basic reasons. One was my father. He told me and I did it. And that was the best decision he could have made for me. And another reason was, in A-levels I started reading comic books, right? And there was this comic book called Team Medical Dragon, right? It was about a cardio surgeon who's saving lives right and left. And I thought, man, if that's what doctors do, then count me in. I'm doing it. That's why I became a doctor. So if I was not a doctor, I would have most probably done PhD in maths or physics, something like that, or ACCA. That would have been the profession that I would have chosen, right? Now, okay. 3 years back, when I was done with my MBBS, I was actually planning to do US Assembly, right? But I didn't did it. So I went traveling with my brother. My brother had been asking me to travel with him. He travels a lot just for vacation. So he told me to come with him, but I was busy with my medicine, so I didn't go. So 3 years back, I started traveling, and I went to around 6 to 7 countries. And there I discovered my love for traveling and trying different food. Right. So in my later journeys, my travel used to center around the foods that I'm actually going to try there. Right. Like when I went to Turkey, I thought, okay, this particular baklava is the place where I can try it is in that region. And since there are these particular places that I can go there, so since I'm going to try, taste food there, so I will visit those places too. So my itinerary used to center around the foods that I'm going to try, right? Other than that, the things that I like, I love reading books and what's the future? I plan on doing my specialization in neurosurgery, and that's the plan for now. What else can I tell you about me? No, that's it. That's Mohsin Jamal for you. Over to you, Mr. President.